guys, my name is Penguin, and my average view count for like the past month or so has been like 30 views. But then, something came along. The meanest teacher ever wasn't actually the meanest teacher ever. So I was like, wait, why did this 10-minute video get so many views? 72 views compared to my average 30. Why is it just like a big incline in the road? Maybe it's controversial. There was 4 dislikes. So let's make another, you know? Today we're going to be talking about a teacher that I've had since kindergarten, and her name is Miss Heffron. Also, we are going to be talking about a little bit about my new school and how I like it better than elementary school. So yeah, I was going to make a video with Lee, but Skype didn't process the audio onto VideoFX Live, so it was just me talking to myself. So I don't know, I'm sorry that I can't upload that. If we find a way to get around it, then I'll upload it. So, kindergarten, Miss Heffron, art teacher. She's very mean, very strict, everyone knows it, but though she did have slaves, just like Miss Perfectera. The people in the art club actually liked her. I don't know how, but here's the thing that really, made me hate her forever. Kindergarten. I was in her art class, and this was one of my first times in her art class, and she asked us to draw a picture of our family. And she literally, this is not even like me having a wild imagination. I remember this perfectly and vividly, and all my parents do too. She ripped up my picture. She ripped up my picture from when I was a kindergarten student. That is, not right. Of my family. And it was pretty damn good. It was pretty damn good. I mean, I hated her forever. And, that's the end of the story, guys. No. For the rest of the years, ever since 5th grade, I've hated her. Never done her homework like all my other teachers. Never do homework for anyone. What happened was kind of when I got into 5th grade, I was I hated her. She hated me. In 4th grade, I literally asked her for a 1 at the art show. Because, she was the art teacher, by the way. Never specified that. We had to, look at a picture and describe what we saw. And I really didn't want to write, because I didn't care about art class. So I was just blah, 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 writing. And then she was like, James, can I see what you wrote so far? And I gave it to her. And, by the way, she's 50. She doesn't have any wrinkles. She's pretty old for a teacher status. I don't know. She looked at my paper, and she's like, James, you didn't write anything yet. And I'm like, I know, I don't care. And then she's like, but James, you're going to get a bad grade. And I'm like, yeah, I want a 1. And then she's like, you want a 1? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Give me a 1, please. And then, meanwhile, Kirill was just sitting right next to me. He might be able to verify. Maybe he heard it. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. He might be able to verify this. So, I was just like, yeah, I want a 1. Besides the point. Actually, not besides the point. 5th grade. Just my teacher, my homeroom teacher, Miss... I already forgot her name. Miss something. We were just... I don't know. I was in her class, and she didn't like that I didn't do homework. Because I did homework for the 2 teachers on this year. But I didn't do homework for Miss Heffron. So, she didn't like this, so she talked to me outside, and I was just I am still an emotional wreck. When anyone, tries to, intimidate me, then I, just hysterically burst into tears. So, yeah, I cried a lot. Because she always used to bring me outside, and she was like, why don't you do homework? And I just, So, thus began, I don't know, her just intimidating me, pushing me, and she's like, why don't you do it? And I was like, ever since, 1st grade, I haven't done my homework. Do you expect me to start now? And she's like, yeah, James, Why don't you care? And I'm like, it's not that important. And, I don't know, just a bunch of conversations. Something really crucial happened, and I will tell you about that once I remember it. I really just can't remember it. I don't know, it's only been like 5 months. So, here's one thing that I did remember. Kirill started doing the homework for her, and people just started, slowly getting more, like, intimidated by her. And it was, like, really funny. I never did. So, I was, like, at this point, she was like, okay, how many people are actually doing their homework for me? And, like, everyone, not everyone, but at first it was, like, half the class, 2/3 of the class, I actually did math on this, 2/3 of the class didn't do homework, and 1/3 did. So, my teacher kept on singling out me because I didn't do homework, and I was like, why? I did the math. And, slowly, it actually started, like, eating the numbers. So, like, 2/3 of the people that didn't do their homework now became the 1/3 of the people that didn't do homework. And slowly, it just got down to me. And I was the only one that didn't do the homework. And, like, it was like a war. She hated me, I hated her, and she, like, tried to reprimand me in every way. She, like, took me away from the assignment. Because in 5th grade, you get to do sculptures and paper mache and stuff. So, she was just like, in order to do that, you have to do homework. And she looked directly at me. And I was like, okay. And then, here's the awesome thing. She let me. She was like, well, James, since you're not doing the homework, you can't do sculpture. So, figure out something you want to do. You could do whatever you want. And I'm like, are you serious? I could do whatever I want? And I'm like, hell yeah! So, I thus began making pictures. There's one right over there. I'll get it. Forgot to finish this one, but bam! That is a lion, eagle, shark. Inspired by the grizzly eagle shark from Super Carlin Brothers. But it's a lion because I didn't know how to draw a bear. So, yeah, the eagle wings actually had a design that I just took forever. But I never finished it, so bye. That's one of the only ones I could find. And I don't know about you, but I think this is pretty good. Pretty damn good. This was at the beginning of the year. I don't know. I liked it. But hey! So, yeah, Kirill and I hated her. And, yeah. I would say something, but I don't think I'm allowed to. It's kind of really mean. Sort of like a death wish. So I'm just not gonna say it. Kirill knows what it is, probably. The death wish. Because he was like the only person I talked to. And all we did was talk. So everything I know, he practically knows. Maybe I'll do a video about this. No one knows. But I think we might be running out of time. Let me check. Okay, we are slowly but surely. But we could still talk about one more thing. I got good grades for her class. I got all 3s. And I'm not saying that's good, but like, I asked for 1s, and she gave me 3s. Pretty damn awesome. So, homework doesn't matter. That's the main message. Oh, and by the way, this was from my art portfolio. I ripped off the back of my art portfolio and drew this. And I'm pretty damn proud of it. And then, look, and she's saying that I'm a bad artist. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, by the way, we weren't allowed to draw cartoons. We were only allowed to draw people. That's why when, like, she said do whatever you want, I was like, amazing. So, yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. I'm decently proud of that. I'm kind of proud of that. And I am proud of that. So, if you want to see more of my art, or want to talk about another teacher, because I have millions of them, leave a like. Penguins assemble. If you enjoyed this video, ask for another, go ahead. We can make this even a series. I have so many.